Hello, I am Joshua and this is an unboxing of the Multimok. If you are watching this video, you either know what the Multimok is and you want to see it in action, or you have no idea what a Multimok is and you want to see it in action, or you've just randomly watched this video. So I'm going to open it up and show you what it is. I ordered this on Friday, and today is Wednesday. It's all sealed up, priority mail, cheapest they had available, and I did get here on Monday, so it was just 3 days it took to get here, and this is the first opportunity I've had to open it up and test it out. For those of you who don't know, a Multimok is a versatile modular hammock system. This particular one is a demo unit that they use for testing, and as you can see, I also got it with straps because I don't have these kind of straps. I've been using ratchet straps for my regular hammock. So we have a bag that should have the liner in it. More straps. And the mesh. So it comes with a sticker, 4 straps that I ordered with it. This is going to be the padding, what goes on top of the net. This is instructions, the liner that goes on top of the net. Will hold 1,000 pounds. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna open everything up and show it to you. So here it is with the liner on top. They've actually shipped me the liner with the mosquito netting, which I didn't order. I don't know if this was on purpose, but it works out because I actually prefer to use the system in that way. I'm going to go ahead and do a close-up and just show you that nothing appears to be damaged. Nothing did look like it was damaged or even used too heavily. So the liner you see here has the mosquito netting and the ridge line to set it up. That looks good. It's got a zipper here. These little buckles are to attach it to the webbing. The webbing looks like it's in good condition. One of the really nice things about the Multimok is that it's a 4-point system, so you can lay it out flat. So it can also be a 3-point system the way they've described it, but it's very versatile because it has all these loops. You can hang it up in a lot of different ways. And then the loops give you extra ability. So when you're not using the mosquito net, you can flip the whole thing upside down and use, or you can flip the whole liner upside down and just use this side to lay on it. Okay, now I am going to set it up. So the first thing you do with the Multimok is connect the liner to, first thing you do is connect the liner to the webbing. And for the corners, there are buckles that you have to feed through. And there's probably going to be some adjustment after the process. Since I'm doing it upside down, it's going to look a little weird. And for the sides, there are just regular locking buckles that you sit up in the middle just to hold it in place. The liner is not load bearing, can't take your weight, so always hook it up to the actual Multimok system. So where I am right now, I don't have a whole lot of trees that are spread out. So even though this is a 2, 3, and 4-point hammock system, I'm only going to be setting up in the 2-point system right here, and then I'm going to go on a hike and set up in a 3 and 4-point system later. And we'll get that on video as well. Okay, I got all the sides and corners attached. I'm going to move it to where I'm going to set it up, and then I'm going to set it up. Okay, I've got it laid out here between these two trees. I'm also going to be using these two carabiners. They're not something that came with the kit. They're something I had because I do climbing. But you can order carabiners with stuff. I just didn't want to spend the extra money when I have a lot of these from climbing. As you can see, the 2-point setup is not very interesting. I am going to get into it now. I did have to do a little bit of finagling to get the distance between the straps correct. But in the 2-point setup, it just snaps together. There's nothing holding anything apart, which is basically the same with a regular hammock. It's just this doesn't have the gathered ends, so it looks like a sheet hanging. I'm going to let you guys know that the straps have loops at the both ends and only at the ends. And they're 15 feet, 5 meters. I got the longer length that they had available because I knew that the trees I would be using had a pretty decent chance of being further apart. I did adjust the hammock so that it would be higher up. You have to consider that in the 2-point system, you are looking at the bottom of that is where you're going to be laying down, and the top is going to be where the support is at. So the 2-point setup is not a lot of fun unless you're doing the cocoon setup, which I might show in a later video. But since nothing is spread out anywhere in the hammock, it is very tightly enclosing, which can be good if you're going to sleep and you have everything wrapped around you. But I'm going to have a different setup for that. This was the 2-point. In another video, I'll show the 3-point and the 4-point and possibly a few other things. Thank you and goodbye. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys it set up in the 3-point setup with 3 trees. This is the way they recommend you do it most of the time. If you can't find 4 trees of the right spacing, and it should be one of the more comfortable ones. It gives you more of a general hammock setup. You'll see that the ridge line, the top line, let's see if I can show it, like that, how that's flat like that. It's not how you're normally supposed to do it. You want the bottom to be more flat. But I didn't have that much of an option with the 3rd tree I have because it's so far away. But I'm going to jump in and then I'm going to take it down and show you the put away process. So to put it away, I'm just going to fold everything up together rather than take it apart separately. It only came with one storage bag, and I'm going to use that to put everything in, hopefully. So the bag almost holds everything. I think I can probably get it smaller and get everything inside. I'm going to show you guys one more thing before the end of this video. These are the instructions. In the instructions, it kind of looks like it's showing the liner being used by itself, but I wouldn't do that. They say in their online instructions not to use the liner as a hammock by itself. And it gives you some information about the trees and things. But this is what I wanted to show you. They are developing an actual tent hammock. It's a tent that sits on a hammock. They're Multimok in the 4-point system. You can pre-order it right now, but they haven't got it fully developed. I might get one of these, but first I'm going to try out the Multimok I have with a couple of tents that I have, and that'll be in another video. They're also doing a pre-order for an Ultramok, which is a light version of this. It gets rid of the skeleton and makes the liners the whole thing. It still has the 4-point system with the 4 middle points that it shows in there, the 4 middle points. So it's going to be that. It's not going to take the full, this says 1,000 pounds. It'll only be 300, but it'll be more of a regular hammock that can do a 2, 3, or 4-point system. So there's a pretty good chance that I'll get one of those pretty soon, because one of the really nice things about the Multimok is that you can use them together, make lines or wagon wheels, things like that. It's a really fun system if you have more than one. So I will show more videos when I have more things to show you. Thank you. Goodbye.